more convenient to just to not, have those things. Even for a person like my parents, they'd been together for a long time, a very long time, and I looked at them and I saw what they had, and that's what I wanted. But like I said, it became so easy to lay with someone than to build with someone. And this day and age, it's gotten even worse. Most people don't want to build that relationship, or they have outdated views on how it should be. As we talked about last week with the clip that I played, that gentleman had an outdated belief of what it should be like in 2019 heading into 2020. But I do believe that a relationship is a partnership. You're a team, you're teammates. It's equal. I think equality should be first and foremost whenever you have a relationship. And that's not necessarily financially, because there are situations where a woman's going to make more than a man, or a man makes more than a woman, but financial aspect aside of it, you both have to come together and be a couple, a unit. Because otherwise it's a dictatorship, and no one wants to be dictated to be told what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. That's not love. That's not a relationship. That's not how it should be. You should be able to communicate with your significant other and express your feelings, your thoughts, and what you want to do, how you see things. You should be able to have that real honest conversation with someone and not be dictated to what it's going to be like. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a saint or anything like that, because I've had my own faults. But when you're in a relationship, and whether you're the man or you're a woman listening to this, you should always, any decision that's made that affects the two of you, it should always be done mutually. Okay. Because if not, then it's basically you're dictating to the other person what's going to happen, and that's not always beneficial to a relationship, and it can breed more animosity than it does anything else. I have been in relationships where I felt like I had to be the one that came up with every decision. And for me personally, just because of how I was raised, it didn't sit well for me. And at the end of the day, I ended up having to let that person go because I felt like they couldn't think on their own. And I've also been in relationships where I felt like I had no say, and it emasculated me, so to speak. And again, I end up having to let that person go because I need to be able to be able to express myself without fear of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you love someone, you should be willing to compromise and not force the other person to always be the one to compromise. And then when we talk about marriage later on, there's things about that again, it requires sacrifice and compromises. If you're not willing to do that, then you're not willing to be that with that person. It should come easy. It shouldn't be forced. But But anyways, that's my thoughts on relationships. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to us via on Facebook, the comment section on your whatever podcast streaming app you're listening to. You can shoot us an email, which is going to be listed at the bottom here in the description. And until next episode, we have Thanksgiving coming up. So, enjoy your family, enjoy your time off from school, at work. Be mindful of, if you go out shopping and all that stuff, be mindful of the workers who are there, because you realize they're out there spending time away from their families. Just be thankful for everything that you have. And on that note, I will see you guys another day.